Hello students. Today we are going to talk about Standard 6 General Science chapter number 3 Diversity in Living Things and Their Classification. So just watch it carefully and understand the concept. Let's start.
To which part of the plants are butterflies and insects attracted? Answer is flower. According to nature of flowering or non-flowering plants, actually the plants are divided into two types based on the nature of flowering. If plants bearing flowers are called flowering plants. Example, periwinkle, hibiscus, rose, etc. And if the plants that never bear flowers are called non-flower plant students. Such type of plants may not have root, stems or the leaves. And examples are ferns or mosses. Now there are some basic questions students. Where does the pomegranate shrub grow? Answer. The pomegranate is cultivated in orchards in western Maharashtra. Orchards म्हणजे बाग. Now second question. Where does the lotus grow? Actually, lotus is an aquatic plant and it is seen submerged in the water. सबमर्ज म्हणजे तो बुडलेला असतो पाण्यामध्ये. Now third basic question. Where do bulrushes, the railroad creepers, grow? Actually, the bulrushes grow near the water source where the water is available. And the railroad creepers are seen growing on the compounds of houses and on the roadside. Now again there is a fourth basic question. Where does the dodder plant grow? Dodder ज्याला मराठीमध्ये अमरवेल असं म्हटलं जातं. Actually the dodder plant is a parasitic plant. ते परपोषी आहे. It means dodder is not able to make their own food. And because of that it is seen growing on a host plant like mango or so many other plants. So, what we studied? According to the habitat, according to their residence, plants are divided into four important types. First, plants growing on land. Example, mango and jackfruit. Second, plants growing near water. Example, some plants are submerged in the water, some are floats on the water. The submerged plants, example algae, and the floating plants, example lotus. Third, plants growing in marshy places. Examples are mangroves. And the last one, plants growing in the desert. Example, cactus. Now, topic is diversity in animals and their classification. First point, as you know that our body is made up of cells and according to the number of cells, animals are divided into two types. First one is the unicellular, second one is the multicellular. Unicellular means animals who have single cell known as the unicellular, example amoeba, and multicellular animals having many cells, example man, frog, crow, etc. Second type, according to the vertebral column. Vertebral column ज्याला मराठीमध्ये पाठीचा कणा असं म्हटलं जातं. According to the vertebral column, animals are divided into two types. First one is the invertebrata, means having no vertebral column are invertebrates. Example earthworm, snail, starfish, etc. And the second one is vertebrata. Now what do you mean by vertebrata? Means having vertebral column. Example, fish, bird, man. Then the third type, that is according to mode of reproduction. Reproduction ज्याला मराठीमध्ये प्रजनन असं म्हटलं जातं. One living organism is able to give birth to another organism like itself, known as reproduction. And based on that, there are two types. First one is oviparous, means animals who laying eggs. Examples, snakes and birds. Second, viviparous, that is giving birth to young ones. Example, mammals, means humans. And now the fourth type, that is according to habitat. Habitat, where they live. In that, first one is the terrestrial animals, means those living on land. Example, deer, lion, rat and man. Second, aquatic. Aquatic animals, means living in water. Example, fishes. Third, amphibians, means animals living in water as well as on land and respiring at both the places. ते दोन्ही ठिकाणी राहतात आणि दोन्ही ठिकाणी श्वसन करू शकतात. Example, salamander, frog and the toad. And now third one, aerial, that is flying in the sky. Those flying in the sky. Example, birds and some insect. Okay, so we studied the animals according to the number of cell, according to the vertebral column, according to mode of nutrition and according to their habitat. So students, you can see that there is a great diversity in the animals, and these animals are modified according to the environment in which they reside, in which they live. For that purpose, changes taken place in their body, which is known as adaptation. As we know that most of the higher animals have head, neck, torso and tail, and also the limbs like a hand and the legs for the movement. So I hope you understand the topic very well. Thank you.